Zora Neale Hurston. Zora Neale Hurston was an author and anthropologist. She was a prolific writer, best known for her novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God. Zora Neale Hurston was born in 1891 in Alabama. Her family moved to Eatonville, Florida, while Zora was young. Eatonville was one of the many all-black towns in the South, and Zora's father was one of the town's first mayors. Zora's early childhood in Eatonville was mostly happy times. She was a spirited girl, and though her father often tried to tame her behavior, her mother encouraged her to jump at the sun. Unfortunately, Zora's mother passed away when Zora was 13, and she spent her later childhood living with various family members. Years later, Zora attended Howard University, where she co-founded the student newspaper, The Hilltop. She won a scholarship to Barnard College in New York City. Her move to New York was a pivotal event in her life, as it put her on the road to literary greatness. In New York, Zora made friends with other well-known African-American writers, such as Langston Hughes. Together, they started a magazine called Fire! Zora and her friends became part of the Harlem Renaissance, a period of artistic and creative growth filled with new music, writing, and art in black culture. Zora wrote passionately and authentically about African American experiences. She traveled abroad to study black religions and cultures, and often used what she learned in her writing. She published 3 books between 1934 and 1939. One of her most popular was Their Eyes Were Watching God. This novel is about the tumultuous life of a girl named Janie Crawford, who searches for a sense of identity. Zora was one of the first African-American authors to focus her work on the experiences of a black woman. Zora Neale Hurston's literary work was groundbreaking. Her contributions have had a lasting effect on black social and cultural arts. Sometimes I feel discriminated against, but it does not make me angry. It merely astonishes me. How can any deny themselves the pleasure of my company? It's beyond me. Explore more! Throughout her career, Zora Neale Hurston researched and documented many African fables and tales. Enjoy some of her favorites in What's the Hurry Fox? And other animal stories.